During the divorce process, you will be required to attend a mediation. There are certain things that you should do in advance of the mediation so that you're prepared and we can efficiently run through the process. First, I would suggest that you make a list of things or concerns you have regarding how you're going to co-parent with your children. I would make a list of all the assets that you anticipate will be distributed. If you have real property, do as much research as you can as to what the value is. If you haven't had an appraisal on the property, you need to discuss with your attorney what the mediation process looks like so that you're prepared in advance. I will tell you, in most instances, you'll be in a separate room during the process. You will not see your partner or your spouse. It'll all be done with a mediator going from room to room. And most importantly, emotionally prepare yourself for the process. It's not going to be as hard as you think. You're going to have a lot of time informally to confer with your lawyer when they're speaking with the other side. You need to just be prepared to make good final decisions during the process. Be prepared if we reach an agreement to execute what's been agreed to. The most important issue for me is that my client is emotionally prepared for the process. When my client comes into my office at the beginning of the mediation process, I need to understand them to understand that we are there to negotiate. We are not there to stand firm. So they need to be mentally prepared to let their expectations not interfere with the process and to follow the directive of me, the attorney, or any attorney that's representing them during this difficult process. Get a good night's rest. Don't drink before the mediation or the night before. It can mentally deplete you. You're going to be making big decisions. Your mind needs to be as clear as possible. Don't bring a support system with you to the mediation. Just go with your client, your attorney. I'll tell you why. Because they won't be permitted in the mediation, but they'll be sitting in the waiting room and they will interfere with the process. And they might take a different position than what we are attempting to negotiate as it relates to a resolution, without having understood all of the facts or without having been in the mediation where they have seen and watched the process occur. If you have any questions about how it is that you prepare for necessary mediation in hopes that your case will fully resolve, feel free to contact Monarch Family Law for a free consultation.